Welcome. This is Storm King's Thunder session something. I'm DM Ryan, and these are my players.
My name's Logan. I'll be playing Kaina Moonshot, a half-orc ranger.
You're next, bitch.
No,
It literally
you
says
are.
Molly, then me. You freaking tool. Look
It's like-
at the one before it.
Why do we not go off the Google Hangouts order? Okay, whatever. My name.
Yes.
My name. Why? Wait. My name is Molly, and I'm playing Ulfgar Thoric.
Oh my god! Every time. And I'm Wesley, playing Axel Stone. Fuck you, brother.
That's your catchphrase.
Yes, just about to say.
Alrighty. So you find yourselves back in Waterdeep, around a table in the Titan. It's early in the morning. You've got a meeting with Bart, your representative of the Lord's Alliance. You have coffee or morning ale for the dwarves, whatever you preference.
Okay. I would assume that Kaina is, if not still asleep, just now emerging from some type of bedroom or what have you.
Your basement base thing has sleeping quarters.
Oh, okay. I think you briefly explained something about like a headquarter last time, and
It wasn't too important.
right.
So we're not like in a meeting with the representative yet.
Right. He's at the table ready for y'all.
Okay.
But there are coffees and morning ale sitting there for when you arrive.
Dang, I missed our pictures.
Yeah, right. So yeah, Ulfgar be coming out where we sleep and be like, stretching.
Yeah, and Kano would kind of come out of the open the door, and hair kind of just everywhere, and she's just massive, like.
Excessive, don't you think? Anyway, yeah, Axel. He comes.
Knowledge.
Yeah. No, but Axel
Scratch.
comes in from outside the house, covered and reeking from alcohol, and in the same clothes that you saw him yesterday. And he just kind of goes up. He's not wobbling or anything. He's not drunk, but he's just, the smell of alcohol is like strong on him. And are you guys like in the room with me, and like the guy is sitting on the table? Is that what's going on? Yeah. So we all.
Hi, brother. Drinking your multiple sorrows away again.
Go fuck yourself, brother. You're my biggest sorrow.
What are you doing?
Looking at
going
you,
out and
I'm
drinking
glad I'm
without
not big of
me?
a problem.
Are you kidding? I specifically asked you last night if you were going to go out for drinks, and you told me no.
Yes, well, my mates are a bit intimidated by the, what did you call it, brother? What, a she-devil?
Oh, that's what
brother.
it was. I've been trying to remember.
Yeah, brother, I forgot, yeah. They asked me not to bring, Anyway, so, this guy, let's go talk to this
I see how
representative. Bart, was it? Oh, Bart, it is good to see you, brother.
Nice to see you too.
Like, no, not you, brother. Bart, and he goes to Bart and he extends out his hand.
I like how you reach up.
I assume he's not.
Bart? Is Bart a human?
Bart's a high elf. He's
fuck that, brother. No.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So
instead of that, he's like, "Oh, hey, Bart."
Bart reaches his hand out to you and goes, "Looks like you're the only morning person here."
I just haven't been to bed yet, brother. I'm the night owl. So, what are you here to talk about?
No dwarf of the Toric clan would call an elf a brother. Oh my god.
Well, that's the
Good.
thing, brother. I'm not a part of the Toric clan.
Oh, but you are.
Stone.
Okay.
A little bit of anger in the eyes. Anyway,
yeah,
excuse my rude brother.
Kane is gonna kind of eye Bart. Maybe she kind of missed the memo that we were gonna be meeting with, an ambassador or something like this, and kind of like, what's he doing here? But she notices that he's an elf, and she kind of turns to him and, Gil Amrun, brother. And she says, good morning in Elven to the elf.
Oh, very fancy.
Damn moon speak.
In a much more noble accent, he responds the same.
Not sure if I missed something. Why are you here?
Well, I know we were scheduled to meet later in the week, but we've got something coming up. And
We were. We were.
Brother, we talked about this yesterday, brother.
oh, I spoke to your manager, not to you.
We have a manager.
We have a manager.
The halfling.
He points to the barkeep.
A halfling.
The halfling bartender. Halfling bartender. Halfling bartender.
The halfling bartender that just woke up.
Yes!
And he kind of just like waves to you.
Oh, you mean Glimp? Ah, got it.
Mean little bastard he is. Why do he keep us on track?
I'm saying, oi, dang you, Logan. Aye, Glimp. I know now.
Anyway, what are you doing here, Bart? What are you here to talk about?
Oh, back to what I was saying. We're here to talk about your recent accomplishments with the Hill Giants.
Oh, aye.
And I believe this is yours. And he reaches into him. He's got a
Yeah, we
bag.
slaughtered the living fuck out of him.
He's got a
We did,
backpack
brother.
sitting next to him, and he reaches inside and pulls out a big coin pouch, and it crashes onto the table with a heavy thud.
Is that all?
Well, if you'd look inside. And he kind of tilts it and pulls out a couple pieces. 1,500 of them. And you see they're not gold, they're platinum.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's nothing to joke about.
I have to apologize.
Not that good at math, is that?
Now, Ulfgar, please, just why don't we have a seat and hear the man out?
1
I think
for
it's supposed to
10.
It's supposed to be 15,000. I don't remember. 15,000 gold pieces.
So yeah, Kane is gonna pull up a chair next to him, pull it kind of way back and kind of like, I don't know if y'all remember her picture, but she's kind of like leans back, arms on the rest, legs just like way spread open, kind of like all right, now we're talking.
Axel
As you
becomes
do this,
very uneasy.
Bart does the same as you do this, and you see his eyes glance downwards for a second and then right back up like he didn't look down.
I'll do it, Bart.
But like a
Do it.
lemon song.
Believe me, Bart, you do not want to go native on this one.
He kind of nods towards you.
I nod knowingly towards him as well.
So, the reason I had to move the meeting, we've gotten word of a danger to the council.
What kind of danger?
Her name is Imrith. Ymrith. She's a storm giant. She's been spreading rumors that the Lord's Alliance and the council itself put the bounty on Hecadin, and that's why he's missing right now. And so this whole thing is centered around her, and we can only assume that she is trying to take over the Giants. And assume Hecaton's spot. And the Lord's Alliance poses the biggest threat to her.
So, is this Emrith? She have some kind of army? She trying to assault Waterdeep, or
Those loyal to Hecaton himself that do believe this rumor may come to Waterdeep, where the council's currently taking. It's currently sitting, and they may, come here to threaten the council to find out exactly what happened to Hecaton.
So, I mean, is this just all tension right now, or have we received a formal threat?
We know of the rumors that are spreading throughout the Giants, but this is what we can assume is most likely the action to take place.
so the Giants are gonna attack Waterdeep.
Looking for the council, yes.
So you need us to save Waterdeep. Is that what I'm hearing?
If it's to happen. The rumors
Like-
and the talk about it has been quite rapid and rampant the last few days. More giant sightings in the surrounding area have been reported than before. So it looks like at least some are coming this way. Whether it's coincidence or not, we can't take the risk.
I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, what we're talking here, how much?
Depending on the threat, this much just for a couple of hill giants. We pay well. And there's more for where that came from as you take out more and more of the clans.
Clearly, but your money is where your mouth is, so we've got no reason not to believe you. What you two say? Are we saving Waterdeep like some heroes of yore?
Oh, of course, gives a little shrug. Like, sounds pretty good to me.
Well, if we're going to do this, we're going to need some capable fighters alongside us. Say, does anyone know if we could hire the lads that helped us out last time? I don't think we can take on an army by ourselves.
Those that you have trained last time are currently in training to man your airship. So that is more combat suitable. And when needed, a few will stay on the airship and the rest can board and join you.
Yeah, I didn't know there was an airship academy. Kind of new to this off the ground flying thing.
Not really an academy, more the smart guys helped you out earlier. Now they're training the muscle.
More of a crash course. It's the dwarven way of learning things.
I'm not sure you should use the word crash course with a flying ship, brother.
Yeah, Kana kind of flinches. Just say crash course. Kind of winces a little bit.
All right, then. Well, if they're busy,
I
then
like it.
what are our other options? They're like a garrison or something.
Well, Waterdeep does have its own guard. Much more men and talent than the ones that you had before.
I should back up. So we need to find this Imrith, and we need to kill them, or we. I know, I've never tried to take a giant as a prisoner, don't really want to start today, but what's our objective?
I thought we were defending the capital of Waterdeep with
I
like
think
defensive
he
fortifications.
wants us to stop this from ever happening, from what I understand.
So it's a strike in the. You need a small team to strike instead of a. Yeah, I'm kind of confused.
Well, right now, like I said, these are only rumors, but you are the experts that we have on hand here that if a threat was to come, that could protect the city the best.
So we have some kind of lead, or
I mean, sure, but what you say now is just rumor. There's no timetable, right?
Yeah, are you asking
Nothing
us to
has
go and
occurred.
find out more, or are you asking us to stay here and protect the town?
Protect the town for now. We have people out
Alright.
scouting and
oh,
finding out more.
I can do that. It's like vacation. There's nothing even going on right now.
We're trying to keep you prepared, give you a heads up in case something does happen. You're ready to go at any moment's notice.
Sounds good to me.
If they were going to attack, though, is there a particular weak spot or something that needs to be protected more than, like is there a, I don't know, it's like a center for like the council, like where they meet, like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
That's all
That I would already know about.
You know, the north is the higher up part of the city. There's the north and the south, with the main road separating the two sides.
I was just mainly just asking them, like, is there like anything in particular that he wants us to defend, or just like, or just like, just defend the city, like in general? Like, is it like a defensive, like a castle, like fortification thing that we're going to be based at, or just be like, be on the lookout?
Right here, you probably have the best. You're in the center of the north, and the north is more important than the south with regards to
the that'll get you in trouble, depending on where you say that, but all right then.
So what you're telling me is we're staying in Waterdeep until we either repel attack or these rumors become nothing.
Or we drink ourselves into oblivion.
That too.
You also don't have your ship right now.
It makes a good point.
It's being modified for combat in case rocks. We know giants like to throw rocks.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
The airship falls, you all die on the airship. We're currently mastering the weapons aboard.
Oh no, we'll have to test that one out sometime. The whole crashing airship. Like to give that one a go.
Well, if you'd like to
do you want to scratch off a bucket list or something, you crazy bitch? Golly, crash an airship. You know how expensive those things are.
I'm just, if it happens.
This is why I don't take you drinking with me. You're talking about crashing airships.
It's like, you see, I say something about crash course, not really specifically referring to the event you're talking about, but then you just bring it up. It's pretty much foreshadowing at this point.
Not only that, in front of the guy who basically is a part of the organization that owns the ship.
Well, I mean.
Hey Bart, is your name short for Bartholomew or Bartomoli? What is it? Or is it just Bart? It's a really weird name for elf, but really for anyone.
Most people can't pronounce my name, so to keep it simple, we stick with Bart.
These elven words. It's why I don't go around speaking elven. I mean, it's kind of complicated nonsense, really. I mean, you'd agree, right, Bart?
Complicated.
Of course, especially for these two.
I take exception to that.
Just the random thoughts that occurred. These are storm giants. I mean, could they strike from the sky? I mean, I don't know.
You should be more worried about the water side than the sky side.
All right.
For storm giants. Along with the money here, the name, y'all's names have been spread around through the shopkeepers. So they're more than inclined to give you discounts or find items for you faster.
What about the taverns? Have you spent our names at any taverns? No? Damn it,
With
Bart.
you
It's like
two.
you don't know us at all.
With you two, I can't really do that. Drink the
You
city
son of a
dry.
bitch, Bart. I thought we were brothers. It's fine. All right, then.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
There's just something about that made me laugh. I don't know why.
What?
He
Did
takes
nobody
your
say
phone.
anything?
No, he's like, so is there anything else I can help you with today? Like something.
Like he's handling us? Like he's our handler? Like we're like little kids or something?
Here's your handler.
Damn
It's like
it.
the CIA.
It just sounded very impatient and like he wants to leave.
Passive aggressive.
That
Well,
was
one
funny.
of you smells really bad, and the other one is sitting very suggestively.
And I just exist.
No, Bart, that'll be all. You can go now.
You know how to
Under his
find me.
breath. Big fucker.
Good day to each of you.
Do we really know how to find him?
Do you really want to find him?
I
Oh, he's still
we're-
here? Oh, he's still here. Oh, we'll find you, Bart, when we need you. Don't worry.
Glimp, you find him if we need him, okay?
Oh, hey. Take
That's
it
my
easy.
job.
Glenn.
Good.
It's what I'm paid for.
Wait,
paying
do we pay him?
Thought he was the barkeeper.
I thought he just came with the place. I didn't know we had to pay him.
He takes his
Who's
money
been
out.
paid?
He takes his money from the bar itself, not from you.
Fair enough, then.
That's good. How good did this job pay, by the way? I feel like it'd be a lot better than some random barkeep.
Better than a random barkeep, but he kind of leans up, stretching his neck. Not as good as you, I see.
Yeah. Kana quickly goes to close the bag of coins.
You've got no worries from me about the gold.
Was it 1,500 or was it 15,000? I was kind of confused.
15,000 gold pieces.
Holy shit.
He's paying you in platinum. Because he
All right.
can't. I still don't know if it's 100 to 1 or 10 to 1.
It's 10 to 1.
Yeah, so 1,500.
All right, so our total is 2,071. Or 20,071 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's total.
Yeah.
Minus 700.
Why?
Someone bought a ram and then gave it armor.
Did we discuss this? How are we dividing the gold? I guess like into
I mean,
three.
well, if you're that bent up about it, I have 500 personal gold. But I think it's horse shit, or in this case, ram shit.
I like to think like you already have done it and like we haven't even talked about it. Brother, you can't just take loads of money and go, why would you spend 700 gold pieces on a fucking goat?
I have never worried for money my entire life. I'm a Tauric.
It's a fucking goat. Their armor costs less than a fucking 700. What
I mean, he's got a point.
It is a war ram. It costs 400 gold for the ram. His name is Trigger, by the way.
It's got a name already.
Yeah, his name's Trigger.
You're gonna take him back? We could buy like 700 slave people.
Why don't you both tell me what else both of you did last night while I was in here alone, sleeping,
Who
uninformed?
talked about buying slaves? You know we don't do that anymore.
I didn't mean slaves. I meant like throw away like fodder for the Anyway, brother, this is getting awkward.
It's 700 gold. Why do you keep crying?
Because it's more than like anyone makes in like their lifetime. And you
Yeah, but we're not anyone.
Oh, brother,
I'm dying.
you stink of dwarf privilege.
Dwarf privilege.
Anyway, brother, fine. You spend your frickin' gold, but it's going out of your cut.
The bastard son knows nothing.
That's what I assumed. That's why I thought it'd be, all night.
All right. So maybe we should sit down and really figure out exactly how we're going to do this.
Divide by 3.
I don't know about that. You're wearing some pretty shiny objects there, dwarf.
Aye, and you got some fancy jewelry.
I mean, that ring.
There are 3 of us. We divided by 3.
And the other items, you got like 10 items last time we fought those giants. So
I got the ring and I got the javelin.
I mean, they're not cheap.
Oh, I did get a warhammer.
She didn't have an 8 intelligence. She's got a 10.
Oh. I mean, what? I mean, how much did we have, brother, before my deduction?
Let's see. He goes over and finds like the abacus, whatever. He goes back to like the ledger or whatever. And he looks through it. All right, before your freaking ram purchase, who had 20,071 gold pieces. After
his name is Trigger.
19,300 and what is it? Use a little scribble on the side.
Why are you doing the math?
Brother, they didn't teach me arithmetic. Where I came from, brother. I don't know why you gave me this job. I don't even know how to read.
Hold on.
Okay, fine. Let me do the fucking math then.
All right, now. So, before we take out this gold for the goat,
it's already been taken out.
Well, we will. Let's start with the math.
No, brother. It comes out of your cut. You're right. You bastard! You almost tricked me.
That's what I'm saying.
You almost tricked me, you sneaky little snake.
It's not going to come out of the total. It's going to come out of his cut.
You see, is what I assumed. That's why I say, why are you subtracting my cut before we divide it?
Shut your mouth, brother. All right, Glimph. Do you know arithmetic?
Much better than any of you. I do run the bar.
All right, come here, brother. All right.
Oh, you call everyone brother.
20. Go fuck yourself, brother. 20,071 divided by 3.
He's a halfling. He's like cousin twice removed at most.
Brother, if you make one more noise out of your fat little gob, I'm gonna go over and carve your freaking eyes out.
This is my favorite character that you've ever played.
I would like to see you try, brother.
You won't be able to see if I carve your eyes out.
No, let's settle down.
Like I said, cracks knuckles. I'd like to see it try.
All right, Glimph. What is 20,071 gold pieces divided by 3?
Well, that would be 6,690 apiece with 1 left over.
Hold on.
All right, 6.
Didn't we just talk about we're not dividing this equally? Some of us made off a little bit better than others.
Why are we not dividing it equally?
What?
Equal work for equal pay, brother.
You know what? No, I think we need these items. We need to get these items appraised.
Okay, what was the total? 6,690. Is that what I heard?
Damon Bonepike is across the street. If he can appraise the items.
Liam, I don't care about that. Answer my question.
Yeah, Glim, answer.
I don't like you.
Glim, my good pal, my friend. Would you please repeat the number for my fucking death brother?
Well,
writing it in my little notebook.
We wouldn't want you to be erased if you're not splitting it equally.
What? My good friend, he kind of squeezes his shoulder a little bit, is 20,071 gold pieces divided by 3.
He steps towards Kana. Heard you weren't
I'm literally grabbing your shoulder. What is 20,071 divided by 3?
Kana's gonna grab his other shoulder.
Whatever. I just did the math myself. It's 6,690.
You're lying.
6,690.
So if you all are going to be griping about this, then how about I just take 5,500? You take the 1100, divide it up. How'd that sound?
He looks at Glimp. Is that a good deal?
Yeah, right.
You haven't gotten the items.
If he wants less money, I'm not going to argue with it about him. I'll take his money for sure.
It's 550 gold extra a piece for you two.
Glimp, what is 6,690 plus 550?
That'd be 7,240. He does instantly off the top of his head.
7,240 gold pieces. All right. You and me. 7,240. You. He looks to my brother. You can go fuck off. Walks away. Freaking, who does he think he is? I can do arithmetic and I can read and I can speak all nobly.
I mean, I got the good deal.
Shit.
I'm happy.
But I was telling you about Damon Bonepike across the street. Just not because of the appraisal, but he'd also like to see you, Axel.
Oh, really? And who is this Damon Bonepike? Do we know him?
It's the guy you asked about a special weapon. I think he's found it for you.
Oh, I remember that, I think. All right, I'll go pay him a visit. Are we gonna go together? Or are we gonna like break off, or like what do you guys want to do?
No, we can go together.
This is the
All right.
Enchanter.
I've got no interest
Whoever
in
wants to go.
breaking off.
Alright, so the total gold that I have now is a number that I will write down.
Minus 700.
Yeah, I already did.
Free.
I already did that.
A guy
freaking war ram! God, my mother is turning over in her grave.
And he's pretty
700 gold pieces could have fed us for 30 winters.
Oi, he's vicious.
You should have seen the guy you bought it from. He had a pot on his head.
Oh, all right. Oi, Mongo, it's time to go. Let's make haste. She gets up and stretches again and scratches this massive black mastiff on the head. Won't you grab yourself a bone on the way out? And he's kind of just like,
Aye, he could meet Trigger. I bet they'd be good friends.
Oh, God damn it. The idiots are multiplying. They're outnumbering me.
I mean, I understand you're mad at me. I'm not really sure why you're mad at the she-devil.
No, I'm just simply saying, brother, that animals are beginning in combination with you and you. You're outnumbering me, brother. It's like I'm the only smart one in the group. No offense, Kana. See?
You're just jealous. You're just jealous because I have a war ram and you don't.
God damn. That is the stupidest thing that's come out of your fucking mouth since I've known you, brother. Oh, I have a war ram and you don't.
That's a lot of things.
Mongo walks over to, where his little corner is or whatever, grabs this like massive, human humorous sized bone, and Kana opens the door and goes to walk out.
Got to wonder where she gets those.
It's all her
Just like
a giant last time.
It's specifically human-sized. We killed giants.
She's good friends with the morgue.
Got a little deal going on. Alright, Glimp, you know anything about that?
She's hot. Don't you think?
I'm gonna roll a perception.
He says he's watching Kana leave.
All right,
Not even once, brother. Not even once.
Alright, let's go to the fucking shop.
Yeah.
Well,
I hope I ordered this.
Actually, no.
Beforehand, I don't remember exactly.
Actually, no. I'll meet you at the shop later. Fuck you. I'm gonna go get Trigger. And then I'll be at the shop.
I don't even say anything. I just walk away. Just wordlessly leave and turn around and just leave him.
I got barding for him too, similar Moradin and everything.
He stops, shakes his head like he's about to turn back, and he shakes. No, not worth it. And he walks away. All right, let's go to that shop. Let's go to the shop.
So, you two arrive at Bone Pike's Wonder. And inside is a human male, older, tall, and skinny. His name's Damon. Ah, Axel, it's good to see you. It's been quite a while.
Ah, yes. It is a pleasure to see you again. So, what have you got for me?
The item you asked for, of course.
All right, then, let's see it.
And so he goes to the back room. Had to make sure to keep these on the shelf.
Kane is just kind of just checking out different objects. Mongo just kind of follows behind her.
Alrighty. And so he comes back a minute or so later and sets it down on the table. You use a short sword, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you see this short sword. It's not what you normally. It doesn't look like a normal short sword. It's a little bit longer. The hilt is a little bit longer than usual. A little bit thicker. So you're not really used to seeing short swords of this size. But as you look at it closer, you see little holes in the blade itself. This, my friend, they call it the Blighted Blade.
Why the Blighted Blade? Tell me about it.
Well,
I already know, but I want to hear it out loud for my ears.
You weren't very specific with what you asked for. This is way better than anything I bet you could have imagined.
Oh, yes. All right, what can it do?
And so he takes the sword and he kind of almost slams it sticks into the wood of the shelf so the hilt is in the air. And he begins to unscrew the bottom of the hilt. And when he does, you look inside and it's got 3 small vials inside. And he reaches under the counter and pulls out a vial of what looks like poison to you. And he fills up the 3 slots. He goes, "This vial's on me."
I appreciate that.
He screws the lid back on. He goes, "This button right here, you press it, and the poison will go through the sword and out the little holes." And he points to all the little holes in the blade. And so he presses it to show it to you. And as it does, the blade begins to glow a little bit. Has like a greenish aura to it as the poison travels through the blade.
Oh, that is fucking awesome. This is just what I've been looking for. How much do I owe you?
Let's see. I don't have a character. Roll charisma.
How good of a mood is he in today?
Oh, shit.
Right.
Hey, before.
No, what's up?
So before he gives you that, is there anything in particular that Kana might see that she was interested in that she could comment on, kind of like right when this question's being asked? I guess what I'm trying to get out is mechanically an aid action, but what I would be doing is like asking like, "Oh, this is really interesting. I'm thinking about this, so if you could give me a good deal on it," kind of thing.
You see some different stuff. There's a pair of goggles, a couple belts, a pair of slippers, some rings, a decanter or 2, and some gauntlets. And a little bit further down is some cloaks. you may not actually be interested specifically in any of these or recognize them as what they are.
Mm.
But the goggles are sticking out to you the most.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and attempt to kind of an aid action to his charisma check.
Perfect.
Is it just a straight charisma, or do I add the proficiency modifier to it? It's not like a saving throw, right? It's just like 13 plus charisma, right?
Right.
15 for me.
What do you you got like persuasion or something?
Oh, I roll persuasion. I thought it was just like a straight charisma thing. Okay, if it's persuasion, then I add my +3, which would make it a 13 plus 2 plus 3, 18.
He likes you. Okay.
It's my colorful character. Everybody likes me or hates me. Just depends.
Let me see.
Yeah, so I mean, basically, Kane is just gonna kind of be like, "Oh, Mongo, what do you think of these goggles right here? They look pretty nice." She's just like really.
I like to think that we're like pulling a con together that we're both kind of like in on. That you're like, oh, well, there's a, and I'm like, wink.
It's definitely unspoken, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I see what you did there.
If
you know what, today only, since you're here, you brought your pretty friend, and I'm a sucker for a pretty face.
He kind of gets an uneasy look on his face, seriously questioning his judgment, but then totally snaps back after the split second. It's like, oh yes,
and then
quite a beauty, isn't she?
You hear that, Mongo? He thinks you're you're beautiful.
And that's when you hear, everyone seems to want to fuck the she-devil. And then I would come.
Oh.
And then you
Everything
hear,
was going
what? We hear what?
Molly, could you describe this war ram to like my mind's eye?
Mongo out here. He's meet Trigger.
Hold on. I think
we're in the middle of blind, my freaking blade, brother.
I don't care about your fucking blade, brother.
As you say that, he goes, "Keep that crap out of my shop," and he points out the door.
He's not in the shop. He's outside.
Keep it out.
He's not in shop.
Keep it out.
Whatever.
He looks him straight in the eye and is like, "I knew I liked you. You have a very discerning character."
Oh, I am not a heathen.
I don't need another goat shitting in my shop. Am I right?
It is a ram, and it is not in your shop.
Yes, that is exactly right. Do you know he paid 700 gold pieces for that piece of shit?
You could buy half my store, and he points to like the
That's what I'm saying. You could buy a village with 700 gold pieces. But some swindler got him to pay 700 gold pieces for a fucking goat that he rides. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway,
it must be the guy down the street in the south. He wears a pot on his head. He's very charismatic.
Why does he wear a pot on his head? What?
Hey, don't you make fun of Thaddeus.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's his name. He was smashed a couple of times in the head when he was a soldier. No, he's not the brightest anymore. He thinks it's his
appears he's quite a shrewd operator to get somebody to pay 700 gold pieces for a goat. My God.
He loves his goats.
Obviously.
He tried to sell me a sheep at first, but saying it was goat, but it wasn't goat.
So Kana has picked up the goggles at this point. Decided that they're not really suitable for her, so she's kind of putting them on Mongo's large mastiff head, and kind of just, you know, I think it suits you better than me, Mongo. What do you think? And he kind of just sits down and cocks his head sideways while he's panting.
You've never seen him give you this reaction before. His eyes adjust to the new colors that the goggles are providing him. Back to what I was saying before, the ram or goat, whatever, almost walked into my shop.
Still waiting for Mongo.
You brought your pretty friend. You've been very nice. I really like you.
And I like you.
You should go fuck each other already.
You know, brother, is that kind of bigoted thinking why you had to pay $700 for a goat, 700 gold pieces for a goat, and you couldn't get a better deal? Maybe if you were nicer to people.
700 gold for a war ram with warding.
Brother, I'm trying to progress the story.
I don't care about gold.
And you see, he kind of leans down and whispers to you. It's a pretty cheap wife, if you ask me.
He is quite a bit of a goat fucker, isn't he? He does look like one. Oh, God. I like you. What did you say your name was again? Damon, what was the last name?
Bonepike. It's on the sign, and he points to the sign above him.
I'll remember you until the day I die, Damon Bonepike.
And so that'll be 23,750 gold pieces. Not up front, of course. I know that's quite a steep price. And I know you have hero shit to do.
So yeah, Kana here's
fucking hell.
23,000.
And don't die.
I mean,
I'm the one who doesn't know how to spend gold.
It's like the goggles have grease
knob
on them, and they just like slide like Kana's like lightning, moving the goggles back to the shelf. Perfect order. It's been nice meeting you. And she like walks outside very, very fast.
Very, very gingerly puts it down. It's like, better not.
You know what? I kinda doesn't matter. It's coming out of his pocket anyway. He'll be paying for all of it.
She double checks to make sure she has her coin pouch.
Just so you know, I rolled a nat 20 to see what kind of mood he was in. And so that was a natural 20. And then I rolled a D100 to see what kind of discount he'd get. And I rolled a 100.
What?
So I took 15% off.
Oh my gosh.
Because the dice tell the story.
And how much was the grand total again? For the
23,750.
23?
23,750. It's in the.
So is there some kind of like layaway that you have going on where I could just make a deposit and then come back and we have like a monthly installment fee or something?
Like I said, I gave you this blade. You pay what you can when you can. You do hero shit, but you don't die doing that hero shit till you.
Hey, Mongo, come here, boy.
All right, I'll put a 10% down payment on it because I like you and you're fair. You did me a solid. I'll get it back to you as soon as I can. And he gives him 2,375 gold pieces from his share. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And that's the blade itself right there.
So we've technically taken out our first like loan in D&D.
Yeah. What's my credit score now? Is it going up, going down? No, I don't know. We'll find out.
Depends if you meet your first payment.
That's true. Yeah, we'll see. Is there a credit card in the D&D world that I can just, change my name and then just we get down like credit hunters, anyway. All right. Thank you very much, Damon Bonepike. I'll be back to see you soon. Is there anything else like that was like in this shop that you have like a list for, or was that basically just this was the main thing?
I got a list. I mean that's the reason you came.
Yeah.
I know you needed that, so I crafted you that.
Are we all supposed to look at the list, or that says giant ram?
That's not my list.
Holy crap. See,
isn't he beautiful?
See, this is what I meant when I said, what do you mean it's large sized?
How can a horse and this be the same?
He's not.
That's like an elephant. That's like a war elephant.
That's like an elephant.
Not that big, but
that's literally like an elephant.
It's not that big, but that's what he looks like.
Did you buy
it like as big as a horse? or
Yeah,
bigger than a horse?
It takes up. It's probably like. I mean, it's probably a little bit shorter and a little bit wider.
Hey.
I just meant like for reference, like not like it's the exact
Yeah.
dimensions of a horse.
Yeah, for reference, yeah. Just more stouter and stubbier. And with giant fucking horns. He has a face only a mother could love, but that's okay.
It appears that you two have a lot in common then.
I know.
And he doesn't want to admit it to himself or to anyone, but deep down he thinks, damn, that's a good-looking goat. Or badass.
Trigger.
Not like good-looking, like, you know, like it's handsome, but like it is kind of badass a little bit. But he's never going to admit it to you ever. But like deep down in his heart of hearts, he's like, damn it, that is badass.
Trigger. Meet Mongo. He's your new friend.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And Trigger just kind of looks at Mongo and he's like,
Right. So what if you're looking on the shelves, what you see, what he has now? You could ask if he has more in the back. If you don't, you're looking for something else.
Oh, it's mainly talking for these two. Oh, but one thing, I guess to fill up my poisons, for this guy, you said it was like 200
You can come
supply it.
today. You'd have to buy.
Okay.
You have 2 vials left in there since you used one, showing you how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's 200 gold. You can buy it from him, or you can try and search for it, but they're rare. They're made of rare materials.
I got you. I'll just buy like one full set just for the future.
Right. So that's another 200 gold.
So that's okay.
And that fills up all 3 vials one time.
I got you.
So basically, you're getting 9 rounds of this per vial. Logan, you asked about other stuff. There's Goggles of Night, Belt of Stone Giant Strength, Ring of Mind Shielding, Slippers of Spider Climbing, Decanter of Endless Water, Cloak of Protection, Gauntlets of Ogre Power, Ring of Swimming, and a Belt of Storm Giant Strength.
what did he say here about belts?
And Kane is like, did you not see how fast I left the establishment?
Well, I want to know. I'm curious.
Stone Giant Strength and Storm Giant Strength is what he has on the shelves. One is very rare, starting at 50,000. The other one is at 100 or legendary.
Wow.
50,000. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
The
And
legendary
he
one
said,
starts at 200,000.
and he says that. That's not a sarcastic or like, "Woo, I need to get out of here." That's a like, "Yeah, I'll keep that in mind." And he walks out.
The Storm Giant starts at 200,000. I think that gives you like a 29 strength or something.
Holy crap.
I think.
It's something ridiculous like that. Talking bigger than a Marcus level.
Yeah, that's a 20.
Barely, but yeah.
That is 29,000. That's going to be on the upper end of 200,000. On the lower end is the Cloud Giant Strength. It's legendary. That's a 27.
Brother, you can do a down payment system. It's great. I think. Maybe. He doesn't like you, so probably not. But you're a goat fucker. He kind of like ups you like that. Well, anyway, I got right.
I'm gonna roll, see if I heard that.
No, I purposely said it like so you could hear it.
Oh, you said it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I went up to you and like I was like, oh, maybe you could put it on layaway like I did, but oh wait, no, he doesn't like you because you're a gold fucker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he'd probably like smack you like in the back of the head.
I would try to dodge if at all possible.
Here we go.
Yay, let's do it.
But anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Reckless
By the way, did you
attack.
guys custom
Needs
order
to be
anything?
Just kidding. What? Fates might be on my side. That's a
Holy-
20.
I rolled a
Nobody's
19
rolling.
without
What?
bonuses, so yeah.
Rolled a
Well, I don't know what
Oh,
I don't know what to roll again. Like, what are you doing to me? This is like an athletics,
shit.
acrobatics. Doesn't matter.
what? Oh, if that's athletics.
Take your
That's a
sword away.
that's
And your goat.
a 25 athletics.
Stop!
I don't care. You hit me, whatever.
Holy crap.
Ryan likes me better. Woo! I'm
Your
just kidding.
goat
I'm just kidding.
Like your brothers, you hit each other all the time. You don't need to roll to hit.
He's
I
not.
only rolled because he said he was rolling.
All right, so if y'all want to go into any other shops, I got a blacksmith, a wand maker, an enchanter that you were just at, an alchemist, and an inn.
I go to the blacksmith. See what he's got.
And after the blacksmith, it might be a good idea to go to the alchemist, pick up on some health potions. So it came in quite a bit handy.
I have to agree with that. So as we turn to, or as everybody goes to like kind of leave and everything, outside Mongo is like standing right in front of Trigger, and like as soon as we all of us walk out at the same time, Mongo like drops the bone in front of Trigger and like nudges it towards the ram with his nose as he sits there panting.
Like Trigger looks down at it, looks back up at Mongo, and he just sees the
Yeah, tail wag, tail wag, tail wag.
yeah. He's like, "Oi, Trigger, good boy. Make friends. Make friends with Mongo. Good boy."
Mongo, I don't think that the ram. I'm pretty sure it just eats vegetables. You know, the green stuff, not.
Aye, who knows with Thaddeus?
All right. Well, it's your bone to give away, Mongo.
Yeah, I mean the ram is probably like making indents in this bone as it's chewing it.
Well, I kind of see it like Appa from
I
the
know,
Airbender. You know, that's how I see it.
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Oh man, I loved Appa the Papa.
And then
Anyway.
and then Trigger drops the bone, gives it back to Mongo.
All right. So
And he like shakes his head, is like, it was alright, but yeah.
And it's like really, really, really loud bark from this like massive mastiff. Has like a playful bark as he kind of like wags his tail and wiggles his little butt as he gets down, you know, on his little front paws, and then barks again, grabs the bone, and goes to follow Kana.
My question is, when did this turn from D&D into improv comedy hour? It's pretty great, though. I love this. This is a lot of fun. Anyway, let's go to the blacksmith.
Agreed. Trigger, go play with Mongo.
So is there something in particular you're looking for at the blacksmith, brother?
Hey,
Like armor or...
he's looking around.
all right, I'm back. Had to feed Astro.
It's all good. We're entertaining ourselves.
Yep, we did.
Sky God.
All right, so you find yourself at Asheville's Anvil.
Ashvins.
As you approach, you see an older lady, much older than the guy you were just talking to, human female named Hannah Ashclaw. She has very thin gray hair, almost like it's all gone. And she's hammering away at something.
Miss.
She doesn't look up or stop hammering. Yes.
Can you show me your selection?
It's inside. Ask my assistant.
He kind of frowns, like, all right. I know better than to interrupt the blacksmith when they're working. And he'd walk in.
It's good for you. Alright. So inside, there's a dwarf working the counter. Very young. It looks like he's in training, trying to master her skill.
Hi, cousin. Show me what you got.
I got lots of stuff. What are you looking for?
Well, let's see. Do you have a great axe? A good great axe, not a shitty one.
I have a normal great axe. I mean, Hannah herself made it, so of the utmost quality, but I'm not sure what you mean or what else you're looking for.
I'll be the judge of that. Hand it here. Or put it on the counter. I won't take it till I buy it.
He places it on the counter, kind of lands with a thud.
Yeah, freaking, oh my goodness. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, Axel's just like, what the hell? just like, this is going on. All right, so yeah, he looks it over. And I am proficient in like blacksmith, so I actually do want to make a check to see how good this great axe is.
All right.
Not sure what to do with that, but let's roll.
What's roll of wisdom?
Wisdom. All right.
And add your proficiency since you're using your blacksmiths.
All right. That's 21. Roll a 17.
All right. So you look it over and you can see Hannah probably didn't make this herself. It looks like he made it.
I can tell that you were the one who worked on this, or at least the one who did is not as good, but I see potential in you. Don't worry, cousin, keep working.
I just started not too long ago. This was the first thing she trusted me with to do by myself. It's her store, and the sales pitch stays the same for everything. You know how she can be.
Well. You know, got to learn somehow, but I'm not sure why she'd put it up on display. If I was someone else, I might be insulted. Can I see another great axe?
And this one wasn't actually on display. It was kind of in the back room. He kind of just reached around the corner and grabbed it and brought it to you. Trying to first.
I could see hope in your eyes, boy. Don't worry. Keep trying. You'll get there.
Nods to you. I thank you. He pulls out a great axe. And this one's better quality. She's getting older. She's not in her prime anymore, but it's still good quality. As good as it would have been back in the day, but it's better than a normal blacksmith.
Yeah, and so he'd pick it up. Like, I might adjust the weight a bit myself, maybe sharpen the edges a little bit. But yeah, I like it. I'll take it.
All right. I don't know how much a great axe costs. Whatever it says in the PHP.
Oh, also, if you have one, well, actually, do I have a heavy crossbow? I think I do. I think I used one last time. I did. I have one. Never mind.
He looks you over and he kind of looks at your back to see if you got anything. He sees a bunch of two-handed weapons. Let me show you this. We just got it in earlier today.
All right, lay it on me.
I'm not even sure Hannah's seen it yet. He goes to the back storage.
I can't be the only one looking for something.
And you see he crowbars a box open. And he pulls out a shield and he brings it back to you. Check this out. And he takes it on each side and just throws it in the air and it starts floating around him.
Yeah, so he was about to say, I am not really one for shit. Ooh. What is this beautiful?
He winks at you.
What is this?
They call it an animated shield. I've never seen one before this. I got it in this morning and I've been playing with it. Don't tell Hannah.
Don't worry, cousin, I won't. Oh, do you have a name?
Yes. My name is Krisk.
Krisk. All right. Alright, so yeah, this mechanically is a shield that floats around me, right?
It's an animated shield, so whatever that does.
I am not one for shields, but if I don't need to wield it myself. Hey, brother, take a look at this. I haven't even seen this in the dwarven craft before.
I'm not exactly a shield expert, brother, so I'm not going to be able to make any insights on it. But I'll look at it.
I just wanted to show you. It's pretty cool.
What does it do?
That's all.
Then you
it floats.
Oh, that just kind of cool.
It's sitting there floating in circles around him. What does it do?
It floats around me. I don't have to wield it.
Well, so you're saying even an idiot could use it. Brother, this is perfect for you. This actually might be a good purchase against giants. Give you some extra defense so that way they can't, strike you.
Believe me, I know.
Well, lad, how much is this one?
He hasn't considered you actually buying this. He just wanted to show it off.
Oh.
I just want to know price.
Just for a friend. We're looking for a friend.
1 minute, he says, and he kind of hustles into the back and into the
We have
office.
a guy back at our house who's really good at math if you need him. His name's Glenn. He's a halfling. Probably like him. Let us know.
He's a bit of an asshole sometimes.
Yeah. And also he schedules meetings behind our backs. Who does that? It's just rude. It's inconsiderate.
He needs to at least notify us. I mean,
Also,
not that I would listen.
I've never seen him do a day of work in his life. It felt like I literally have just met him. I know nothing about him.
I mean, I wouldn't listen to these notifications anyway, but maybe you would, brother. I know.
It's rude not to once plans are made, brother. I don't know how you were raised in your noble ways, being better than everybody else. But when I grew up, you stuck to your meetings, brother. Anyway, not to bring up any family squabbles again. We've already
didn't you
argued
two
enough as it is today.
grow up together?
No. I grew up in my own village, and well, it's complicated. I didn't grow up with him. I came when I was older because reasons.
The far side of the pond and all that.
Anyway,
right.
I spent my non-formative years away from this shitbag in only the past few years with him.
Aye, and they were the worst years of your life.
And also yours. I've made you miserable, and you've made anyway. The shield.
Yeah. As y'all are talking, he comes back. He kind of chuckles at your back and forth. He definitely heard you. I talked with Hannah, and she's going to price it at around 18,000 gold pieces.
Hey, brother, you should ask about a layaway program.
Less expensive than your shitty blade. All right.
His shitty blade, brother, is the best blade forged in however many lands there is.
Aye, whatever. You're still a dwarf using a sword.
Yeah, but you see this blade, and it's much better quality than almost anything you've seen, blade-wise.
Yeah, brother, take a look at it. Your blacksmith's tools. Later, we're looking at the shield now. We'll do it in a bit.
Brother, I'm giving you shit.
Enough of your shit, brother.
I will never stop giving you shit. All right. No.
You are shit, brother.
So you say 18,000.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Yeah, so you say 18,000 for shield.
I did.
Hey, well, brother, you brought it up. I have to ask. Yeah, I mean, is there I hate
Down
this
payment.
Word. I hate this word. Yeah, sure, down payment. What is that?
It's where you put some money down in the form of a payment, and then put the rest on credit. But they don't really know you, so yeah. If you have good, with a reputation, and them talking to the guards, maybe they like you enough to actually agree. But if they don't like you, they're not going to agree to the deal.
I have never heard of a down payment before. That's weird. Just
Well,
use the money up front.
I mean, you could technically take the item and just run off with it, never pay again. But
again, I think it was honestly unique to me because I've never seen it before either. Before Damon Bonpike offered it to me, so that's what I was saying. Don't get your hopes up, brother, but maybe, just maybe, if they like you and they maybe could trust you.
I will. Do you have that?
He kind of stumbles. He's definitely new here. Not really sure if you're gonna die or not anytime soon before you pay it off, and if you do, to me, my butt that gets pounded for it.
I will.
So, but I'll tell you what I can't. If you can put a down payment now, and I'll hold it for you until you can pay the rest of it off.
Oh shit, brother, he's swindling you.
Well, here's the thing.
He just insulted you, brother. Are you gonna take that?
You see, one thing, I'm not going to die. It's a bunch of the giants that are going to die.
It's not
well
me.
said, brother.
I'm going. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me.
Oh no! Don't worry, cousin. I know. And I'm not mad at you. Don't worry.
He's insulting your honor, brother.
He's not my cousin. It's the shop owner. All right.
Oh, I'm sure.
All right. Well, bring. Is she free now? To bring her out. I feel like any negotiating I try to do with you won't really transfer over.
Well, for a business deal of this size, then I'm sure she'll take a break.
All right.
And he goes over and he kind of knocks real hard on the wall that separates the blacksmith outside and the wall of the store. The hammering stops and she comes inside. Yes?
I mean, yeah, it's just, I'm just trying to, a purchase that's over 1,000 gold is probably in like less than 5% of the purchases made, even in a town like Waterdeep. So it's a lot of gold.
Yes, it is.
Aye. They said you're worried that I might not keep my end of the bargain, or that I might die.
Hey, mention the council. Maybe they'll take
their
credit.
Before.
Yeah, well, you haven't met me. But yeah. But if it comes to that in the times of my untimely demise, even though I assure you that is a load of horse shit. Do you know of this clan? And he would take out actually probably a paper, because I have that, because I have a paper of pedigree, and he would put it on the table with and it has the sigil of the Toric clan on it.
Oh, playing the noble card.
You see, this is well-known symbol, Toric, of the noble Toric family, one of the great dwarven houses to the, let's see, where Waterdeep, to the east of here. And there's one thing about the Toric dwarf, is that we always pay our debts, always pay our down payments. And we don't die when fighting giants. These 3 things I can assure you of.
Are you a hill or a mountain dwarf?
I'm a mountain dwarf.
Okay. So. She looks over the paper. She pushes it to Krisk. I don't know what this says. She says, my eyes are getting old. I can't read it. And him being a mountain dwarf also, he kind of tells the story of the Torix.
Ardgal! Corlin!
You see, it's our great ancestor, Ardgal Toric. He once defeated a being from the Shadowfell itself. And blah, 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 blah.
That was my favorite child's tale, he says.
Yes, he's one of mine too.
His ancestors were great, but like you said, I guess.
And I can assure you, we are very wealthy.
If you were very wealthy, she says, you could just buy that right now.
I am away from my family. And as I said, yeah, I mean, I've said all the other stuff beforehand. Yeah, I mean, I can promise you, and pay it off. We keep our promises.
In this line of work,
Toric never lies.
Promises mean nothing.
Except for him, he ain't a Toric. Well, formally.
Try to keep your business. I'm sorry, sir, but I can't. But like he offered, we can down payment and we'll hold it for you.
Well, at least you can rest easy. I don't think any other nobody's gonna walk in here and take your fancy shield. So I would say just keep your gold.
I mean, I didn't want to play this card if it wasn't the very last thing, but we are, the people who are going out killing these giants. We ourselves are backed by the Council and the Lord's Alliance. Any gold that I'm not able to pay myself, I'm certain they will pay me back.
Up. It's also a possibility that these giants could just fall from the sky at any moment and entirely crush your establishment. So, we are kind of standing in the way, defending the town. So, it's up to you. But anything that could help us in our plight against these giants, might just save your entire establishment in the end. But that's neither here nor there. She kind of says as she turns around and walks around.
Besides that,
it's not like we've been assigned to protect the entire city by an elf named Bart or anything.
As I've said, I am a dwarf of the noble house Toric. I could put in a lot of word. A good word for you and your establishment. A lot of dwarves come here from all over. They trust the Toric name. I put in good word. You get many more dwarven customers, and I know my smithing. Trained with the best dwarves of the land.
She kind of clears her throat. And she looks at both of you and Kana. You're right, it is up to me. And you're backed by the council, you say. Well, council's only as good as its money. It's just a bunch of nobles have never worked a day in their life coming in here trying to take it over. They've never worked. I put in years and years out there in that forge. Have they ever touched a hammer? Have they ever touched anything? But look at them sitting high and mighty on their piles of gold and platinum.
Yeah, and Ulfgar would just kind of look at her, and he'd nod. And
she's old. She's worked for what she's got. She's got no respect for the council and this massive money. But she won't take your word for the council. But if they show up, with the gold, she'll take it.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't?
Exactly. You say they'll show up with the gold to pay the rest of your debt. Well, why don't you just take a loan or something from them?
I mean, I could.
You know what? I'll make it 17.5 right now. If we make a deal, lie away, or you go out and get that loan.
Yeah, so the layaway is just me paying right now.
You pay a down payment, she holds it for you.
That means nobody else can come and buy it.
Yeah.
It's basically taken off the market.
Well, you know what? On the name of Historic to you, Miss Ashclaw, I will accept your deal. And I promise that every penny will come back to you. And even besides that, I will do what I said beforehand. Put in good word. You have many more customers after me.
She nods to you. I appreciate that. I'm not really sure what these pennies are.
Well, copper pieces.
Dwarves. She says, looking at Chris.
Penny is dwarven for a copper piece. So
right she tells Chris to write up the agreement. And she signs one side, and he writes it, he finishes, and she leaves. And you sign the rest.
I give you 5,000 gold now.
His eyes get kind of wide. He wasn't expecting to put that much down.
And he puts it all there.
Cool. Let's see.
All right, if you excuse me. We have more perusing to do, and I have letters of recommendation to write. Good doing business with you, Miss Ashclaw. And Krisk. Don't worry, don't worry, I see potential in you. You get better. She good blacksmith. You're in good hands. And he began walking out.
Wow. She takes all of his money and gets more reputation.
Yep. I'm the best businessman.
$700 ram.
Hey, that ram was worth it.
I like this website because it comes with traits.
Terrible negotiating. That's funny.
So,
you know what? I'll pay 25,000 for it. How about that? Okay.
Hi, brother. I got 500 gold discount.
You almost made up for your ram. So close, brother.
I'll put that.
So how are you going to get a loan from the Lord of the Alliance? Are you just going to walk up and just ask him for it, or you're going to go to bar?
I mean, I'll bring it up, but at this point, I feel like the money should be paid off myself. I might bring it up if I feel like it, but
brother, you just paid 5,000 gold pieces.
I know.
And you've got nothing to show for it.
I got the agreement. Contract in writing. I'll get it eventually.
You do have a copy of the agreement. Two copies.
Brother,
made one.
How many gold pieces do you have left?
Oh, do I have left?
Yes, brother.
What I see is not important.
So
you still have
you've
to buy
got
potions,
nothing.
brother.
Let's go buy the potions.
We've been out on a town.
What are you going
to buy the potions when you've got no gold to buy them with? We've been on the town for like less than a couple hours, and you're already running dry.
I have gold.
You buy
I'm not
a war ram. Now you buy a piece of paper for $5,000.
I have gold. I'm not bone dry.
Oh, this is great.
Jesus, you two are so stingy.
Oh, when the gold's running through your hands like sand, it's hard not to be.
She hasn't even spent any gold yet.
But she's frugal.
You know, when she is the model of temperance, that's something that's wrong, brother. Seriously wrong.
We already know her money spending habits, and the habits being she doesn't spend it at all.
Yeah, you know.
All right.
Actually, that's true, bro. And he kind of looks to her and is like, "I've never seen you buy anything before. How do you?" And you're like, let me guess, the 5-finger discount. Is that your way?
You wound me.
He arches his eyebrow. He's like, "Come on, you can tell me. You can tell me. That's how I got these daggers. Come on, you can tell me."
That's how we got these daggers.
Oh my god! All right, Mongo, down the street.
All right. Well, so to the alchemist shop then. At least you and me will buy some potions.
I'm not out of gold.
You haven't seen how much it costs yet, brother.
A great axe is 30 gold pieces, by the way, Ryan. So take that up.
Why you want a great axe? I have no idea.
I want one.
How the heck are you?
He wants it to put on the wall.
Yeah, you can't do much else, Molly.
Like that's ridiculous.
A maul, a warhammer.
Oh my god!
You are more weapon than man.
No, we found out last session I am more dwarf than weapon.
You should be looking for a bag of holding more than anything else.
For real, and that's coming out of your paycheck.
How much are
if I ever said at any point that anything would be paid for with your gold, no, it's all mine. Mine to spend.
I just want to make sure you know.
Yes, you told me like
clear.
You told me like 10 times already. I'm not sure how clearer I can get.
And you got nothing for, literally nothing. A piece of paper. 5,000 gold. What a sham.
Oh yeah, and I left like a copy of my pedigree or whatever at the store.
Pedigree.
I hate it when he uses that card. You know how much I hate it when he uses that card, brother. It's rubbing it in our faces that you're noble.
It's fact of life.
It hurts.
I'm not going to hide it.
You hear that, Mongo? Wolf guys, he's got a pedigree. You and him got a lot in common.
He graduated top of his class. Is bag of holding uncommon?
Oh,
yeah, it's uncommon. How much does an uncommon thing cost?
1,000.
Starts at 1,000. It's adjusted to the market. That's base price.
I don't like how Roll20 doesn't have.
Yeah.
Priority.
So.
Yeah, it's uncommon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to spend 1,000 on that right now. Plus, I don't think we.
Well, we might need to. Holland's. Well, we didn't need to the last treasure haul that we had, but.
So you make your way to potions and beakers.
Hell yeah!
As you get inside, there's an old man lying, like sitting on a stool, leaning against the wall, asleep.
Knock.
He kind of startles awake. He's a very old, white-haired, elven male. Yes.
Like to check out some of your potions. Looking for some healing, just trying to defend the town of Waterdeep.
Bada bing, bada boom. What you got in store for us? That was a terrible. I was trying to do an Italian accent and it did not come out at all Italian.
So
It's okay next time.
He brings up a set from behind his counter. He sets it down, and there's one vial. It looks like a normal healing potion, normal red color, and then there's 3 more next to it that are all darker red. I have 3 of these, and he points to the 3. These are superior, and I got a lot of these. These are just regular ones. But you, and he points to Ulfgar, I think you'll be interested in this. He pulls out a bigger vial full of this grayish liquid. This will make you stronger than a stone giant.
I'm not one for... How do I say this?
He has no money.
I'm not one for one-hitter quitters.
You'll be getting more than 1 hit out of it, I promise you.
What does it do?
He just said, makes me stronger than a
I
stone
mean,
giant.
like, the mechanics of, like, how long is the effects? Why did I just adopted Logan's accent for a second. I don't know why.
23 strength for an hour.
Aye, see? One-hitter quitter.
Can you only hit once an hour? You should work on that.
By that I mean one use. It goes away. It's not permanent.
I mean, unless you can make
How
us
much-
a good deal. How much are we talking?
Probably, let's say, let's see. He reaches under his counter and pulls out a book and starts flipping through the pages. Here.
Like, everybody has one of these ledgers now. See, we're in on a good thing here.
This
Playing Kazuna's right.
This is Waterdeep. They got their shit together.
You
That's
see
true.
him place it down. And it's not a ledger. It's like a picture book with prices underneath.
Oh. Maybe not everyone has their shit together. Maybe he's got stuff he's useless, brother.
And he goes,
Oh shit, they have Elven hearing.
It's going to be, I lost it. That's right. 432 gold pieces.
You know, for that price, I expect you also to throw in half a dozen healing potions.
Speaking of healing potions, how much is one normal healing potion?
He flips to the healing potions tab.
I think that's... If you're going up PHP, I think that's 50.
Yeah. So, Jesus Christ. He goes, I'll throw in 4 healing potions if you buy it.
Like I said, I'm not one for hitter quitters.
Plus, he kind of has some debts he's got to pay off.
You did ask, so.
We thank you, sir.
I didn't ask. She did.
Do we have... Yeah, it's called haggling. You never heard of it? Obviously not. You own a $5,000 piece of paper.
Aye, well, you're not gonna buy it, so why are you asking?
How many of them healing potions we got already?
Let me check.
I have 4 written down.
I only have
I think we
mine.
used, like,
I don't know if we
I
split
used
them up,
2
but
out
I
of
have
my
4.
Yeah,
I've
I don't think
used
you
one.
used any. I used 2 of my 4.
I've used 1 or 2.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I just saw that.
I think you were
I saw
limited
4.
to 4 max.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And
And I bought 4.
Yeah, I've used 2.
So it would
I've
take.
also used 2.
So if we got this, it would give us that extra potion, and then to refill y'all's health potion stores.
What about
think it's a pretty good
how much is a superior? How much is a superior healing potion? And how much healing does it do?
So y'all can hold more than 4. You just couldn't buy more than 4 at the time.
Oh,
The stock.
they're rare. I mean, they're uncommon for the greater healing potions. So they're.
This is superior. It's very rare.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking at the step up.
No, this is superior. This is 8d4 plus 8.
Yeah,
And he
but
has-
it's rare.
It's very rare. He's going to value these at about 340 gold pieces each
Really?
for 8d4 plus 8.
Seems cheaper than I thought.
340. All right. Let me see how much a gold I have.
And then he's 44 gold pieces for the regular, and he's got 9 total.
And what about the greater?
He doesn't have any greater. He only has the superior and the normal.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Oh, and also we do have, just before we don't forget, lads, we have a ring of mind shielding that we haven't sold yet, and I don't think anybody's using it.
Oh.
So we do have some loot. I just remembered. I was looking at the loot sheet, and I remembered we have a.
I forgot nobody.
So,
that.
yeah, the ring of mind shield is not being used.
No.
And the cloak of protection, I think one of you is using. Weapon of warning, one of you is using.
I don't think anybody's using the cloak of protection.
Oh, if nobody else, I'll take it then. Give me a +1 AC. Oh crap! I forgot I had that on. Yeah, I want that more. So you guys don't want to? Well,
I mean, try and sell it.
I already got one.
Okay. And you don't want one?
So it was like an extra one that we found.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just keep it for now. We'll just. I mean, we've got, I think, at least one more place.
I can't use it.
That'd be.
I mean, are you going to use it? Because otherwise,
the potion guy doesn't want it though. So.
I'm not saying we should sell it to this guy. I'm just saying that we can sell it for more money so that we can buy more things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you'd have to go back to the enchanter.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, that's fine. It'll be fine.
We just forgot.
Yeah.
And the ring of mind shielding is uncommon, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it is.
Do we need to get that appraised?
You could see like what this guy will offer you for it.
For the ring?
Yeah.
Shouldn't we ask Damon?
Yeah, Damon, not this guy.
Okay, yeah. So okay, our magic items aside, so what y'all think? Should we buy these potions? I think it would, well, maybe not.
I think one for each of us would be, since there's 3 of them, one for each, 8 die 8. Well, a significant amount of healing. 8 die 4. Yeah, I wish it was 8 die
8.
Plus,
and it was 300 something?
342.
342 per. Okay. I'm gonna buy at least one.
If no one else
and then
buys
I'll buy.
What?
Yeah, if no one, okay, I'm gonna buy at least one. I'm gonna buy more than one. If one of you don't buy one,
you can always resell it to them later for a steeper price.
Ha! That's funny.
It's called capitalism.
And how much was the strength potion with the 4 healing potions?
I say like 432. Where is it? Yeah, 432.
And 50 for the regular ones.
44 for regulars.
44 for regular.
I mean,
Molly, do you have enough to buy? Or rather, do you have enough to buy one superior potion?
I mean, I do. I think I'd get more mileage out of the smaller ones, though.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy 2 if you don't buy one.
All right.
Are you not gonna buy one?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy 3 regular.
Right. So he has. You can buy 3 max, and if someone else doesn't want 3 of their own, then buy more.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna buy 2 superior, 2 what's it called? Regular. However, let's see. Let me go back to Glymph real fast so I can get the math real fast. I'll be right back. He runs over to Glymph and he calculates it for him. He's like, all right.
I Oh my god.
He runs off. He's trying to make a deal. He's trying to haggle.
Rip me accidentally opening League. That'll take forever to load and to close.
Okay. And he runs back, you know. All right. I'll buy 2 superior and 2 regular for 900 gold pieces.
Wait, what?
He starts to think about it. He starts flipping the pages between the 2 items that you're looking for. Shoves his hand out and goes, "Deal."
All right. Sounds
What-
good.
what?
It was 430.
Why would you do that?
It was 432 for each one.
It's 342.
Damn it. All right. and he's like, all right. Oh, I made a steal. Like he's like, oh, he made a steal. And then I assume like you should say something. Please say something.
Please say something.
Let's see how much.
Oh,
I was actually
brother.
taking for.
I think you should.
Yeah, no, she's
Brother,
like,
you know your math is off, right?
she's like waiting. Like you're bringing the coins out and putting them on the counter and everything, and Kane's just like biting her finger, like.
I mean, it's
Glimp got me a great deal. I got
Yeah.
52 from the price it was supposed to be. That's how you
Axel,
haggle, brother.
I don't think you're getting quite the deal you wanted.
What are you talking about?
I believe they were
The price would have been 952. I got for 900.
342 apiece for the superiors, not 432 apiece.
No.
Oh,
He said
brother.
432. I heard him.
Hey,
Alright,
brother,
it's your gold.
the she devil's right.
Wait.
She doesn't know much, but she knows her gold.
What are you talking about?
Is it
You know what?
or not?
You know what? It's a deal, brother.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. 52 gold pieces saved. That's 52 gold pieces earned, brother. You should learn from me.
When you buy in
Aye.
bulk, you get better prices.
Maybe I would have.
Exactly like the man said. When you buy in bulk, you get better prices. And we can thank Glimp for the math.
Yeah,
Think
I'll
less-
be sure to put in my a good word for him when we get back.
Yeah, you should definitely use Glimp for your negotiating purposes. He is really good with the numbers. I'll be sure to actually tip him next time I go back. All right, then. Well,
Yeah,
Is there
make sure you
anything
tip him
else?
with all that money you saved.
nah, I don't want him to be too big of a head. But anyway, is there anything else in the shop that is interesting?
Did Kana or Ulfgar buy potions?
Yeah,
I
bought
think Molly
three
bought
regular.
4.
I bought 3 regular.
You can buy more. One that Wesley left out. If you want another one,
No, I'm good.
Kana.
Did I have? No, I didn't have any potions on my wish list. Potions are really difficult in D&D because it's hard to use it or lose it kind of thing. No, I think I'm gonna pass on this one. Thanks. If at some point a giant foot like falls from the sky and like smashes your establishment, truly my apologies.
Alright. So looking at his other stock, he has an elixir of health that gets rid of basically any condition.
Disease and poison.
Disease, poison, blinded, deaf, and paralyzed. Potion resistance. Half damage to the 3 types. Climbing, oil sharpness, gaseous form, and potion of invulnerability.
Okay. Potions, like I said, they're really interesting.
Yeah.
It's like you always, if you use it and it's not as impactive as you had hoped, you feel like you wasted it. So I have a hard time with it.
Now, say, my good friend, the alchemist. Since we've already been, we're business associates. I'm just curious. Do you have the ability to craft any poisons or anything like the sort, or is it solely just potions?
I could do poisons. I don't really have a market for it here. Let me check the back. I can see what I have.
And I could come back next time just in case you're not prepared, but
if you do a request, I can get the ingredients.
Alrighty then. I might come back to you before the day's end, and I might ask you if you can wrangle something up for me. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, then what were the other stores, Ryan?
A wand shop and something else.
There's a wand maker and an inn.
And an inn.
Yeah, we need to go
to the inn.
Oh well, I was gonna say we need to go get.
We need to go back to
appraisal.
Yeah.
I wonder what I've never really seen a wand in 5e. Do you have to be a spellcaster to use a wand, or can anybody choose a wand?
I don't think so.
Does anybody know that?
I don't think so.
It depends.
It's not like
depends on the wand and the staff or rod and stuff.
Yeah.
So like,
what about like a wand of cure light wounds?
Right here, there's a staff of healing, but bard, cleric, druid.
What kind of Pathfinder shit are you saying? It's cure wounds, not cure light wounds.
Oh, I thought it was cure light wounds.
So the wands have a variety of restrictions on attunement, and they seem to be connected to the rarity or their power.
Yeah. So like staff of healing is for bards, cleric, druids only. But if you want like a movable rod, anybody can get that.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So here, like I don't know what the wand shop has, but like
refreshing till I find something useful.
Magic missiles, secrets, magic detection, like all those are free. Like you can cast, anyone can cast them, I think. Like web requires attunement, binding requires attunement by a spellcaster, fireballs attunement by a spellcaster. You know what I mean?
I got you. I was just curious.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Don't forget your spellcaster.
Huh?
You're a spellcaster?
Oh, sort of. I don't.
If it says any spellcaster, you fall in that category.
All right, but
because like Rod of Resurrection, Molly would fall into that with this new paladin-ness.
I guess.
I should really get in on this magic thing. Seems like it's really handy. All right then, maybe another time. But yeah, let's go to Damon Bonepike.
Is there a wand of cure wounds or anything like that?
Not that I saw.
I think it's a Pathfinder thing, I guess.
Let me check. Give me one second.
Yeah, I'm looking.
There's a list of magic items. There's a PDF.
Wand of Resistance. Wand of Healing. Uncommon.
Yeah, it's only for like homebrew stuff.
Yeah, you're right. That's homebrew. Yeah, you're right.
Anyway.
Roll 20 wand. Wand, an arcane focus is a special item designed to channel the power of arcane spells. A sorcerer, warlock, or wizard can use them as a focus. Yeah, I don't know.
It just tells me where to find it. It doesn't tell me what it does.
That's all right.
I'll give you. I'll do a half a staff of healing, so a wand of healing. The ranger can attune to it, and it has 5 charges instead of 10.
But it won't attune to it?
Yeah, like you could use it, but the other two couldn't. You see what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to stay attuned to it. You can, like, if you take a short rest, you can attune to it over the short rest, and just use it at the end, kind of thing, or during short rest, change attunement. So I think most of them would take an hour.
I don't know. I don't really want to pay for it.
Alrighty. Just giving you an option.
Yeah. Much appreciated.
Alright, so you're
I
going
mean,
back.
unless there's like overwhelming support from the party, like, yes, we need this.
Yeah, I'm just pushing for healing just because when we get into like a prolonged combat encounter or something like that, we have, we don't really have a healer. So if we have these potions, then, it kind of, that's the reason why I bought so many potions, was mostly for that, because last time we could have just kind of chugged a lug and kind of gone on.
We had to take a long rest because Molly couldn't rage anymore. Not because we were hurt.
I did it because I was hurt.
Last time y'all left and went to Waterdeep to get soldiers,
Yeah.
that's because the hill giants were close, but the rest of these won't be close.
I was pretty hurt too. I had like
Travel times
30-something hit points.
Yeah, I'm not really planning on using the potions in combat. It's usually the most like out of combat, but we don't have time to take a short rest.
I'm not gonna like pull out a wand of healing in combat and heal somebody. That's not
right. Yeah, no. It's mostly for like the, basically we could have just, we might
it's like
for maybe like a later. Yeah,
they eventually
exactly.
Relax.
Well, I mean, okay. Why not just we'll walk in and see if he takes the, if a giant foot comes and smashes your building down, how much would you rather offer us a deal or?
Well, if the giant foot smashes and I'm dead, it doesn't matter if I have the gold or the wand in my hand.
Well, that's right. You never know how shrewd the businessman is going to be. They could be super paranoid about that and really want somebody to, oh yes, this is a great investment. They're going to defend the town.
You should probably leave the mean dwarf outside.
Mean dwarf?
Ulfgar.
Mean?
Damon doesn't like Ulfgar.
Me.
Damon, I thought we were going to the wand shop.
You said you didn't want a wand.
Well, Wesley was just talking about wanting extra healing. I said, why don't we just go see what he wants to charge?
Alrighty.
How much healing is it? Is it a cure wounds type of a thing?
So he said he'd give me 5 charges, and that five charges can do a mass cure wounds.
Or you can do lesser restoration for 2 charges, or cure wounds up to 4th level with 1 charge per level. And then you get all your charges back at dawn.
Yeah, you get all your charges back, or like you roll for them.
Oh, you have 1d6 plus 4, and you have 5 charges.
I got you. I mean,
So
I don't super care what. If you don't want to, I'm not super set on it. I'm good with my potions.
Like I said, I just want to see if he's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be 10,000 gold pieces. I'd be like, okay, bye.
Bye.
But if he's like, I mean, it's not a cheap item. I don't expect it to be cheap, but I really don't want to pay.
Well, Staff of Healing itself is rare, so I'd have to go down to uncommon. Probably on the upper end of the uncommon scale.
Just because, like, I don't see Kana as a healer at all, and I just don't really see it in her character to, like, pull out a wand and be like, oh, let me fix that for you.
It's called being creative with your role playing. You find another way to go around it.
Well, instead of it being a wand, make it something else.
Yeah, make it like a, I don't know.
A potion?
No, make it part of your weird...
A potion that refills itself?
No. What? I don't know, use your mind. Use your creativity.
I mean, if they have a holy symbol that has healing properties, I'll buy it.
Oh, I forgot you were a paladin now, or whatever.
Yep.
Wait, so you can heal?
Minimally.
He's got 10 points.
But you're only level 2. I thought you like totally changed. Okay.
No.
Then I was very confused.
You kidding me? We'd be effed.
Yeah.
Right.
Paladins are strong, man.
1v1. Yeah.
They don't have damage.
Right, wand maker.
You mean if they can like transfer magic to holy symbol, I can put on hammer and use it that way? I ain't taking out no fucking wand.
Yeah, I agree. I just think maybe the wand maker is kind of like a wizard, so he can help us out with these enchantments.
Enchantment.
Enchantment.
Give me 1 second.
Alright. We're gonna go in, but I'm not going up to the counter. I don't have the best track record with wizards.
Wesley, your sword requires attunement, by the way.
Okay. Sounds cool.
Yeah, just making sure. I don't know if I said that or not. Alrighty. So you make your way to the Sorcerer's Wondrous Weapons. He is your wand maker. Inside you see a short and plump, middle-aged male. Human male. As you come in the door, the bell rings, and you hear a guy yell from the back, "What do you want?"
All right, I'll cut to the chase. I'm looking for something that can do a little bit of healing. Perhaps better than the alchemist across the street.
He comes out from the back with a staff in his hand. "I have this here staff of healing."
That's a little long, don't you think? Not really one for staves. And she kind of like looks over her shoulder at the bow.
"I see." And he eyes the bow that you're eyeing. "I can't really put it on a bow now, can I?"
That's an interesting thought. I have a friend.
You probably have to shoot someone with it for it to work.
Well, I have a friend who's quite fond of less sharp objects. Ulfgar,
I told you I'm not talking to him.
he's a little shy. You gotta just bear with me here. Ulfgar, dear, I'm gonna need you to come in here, please.
I'll come in. I'm not talking to him.
All right, you can talk. You can talk to me.
That's
fine. You can talk to him through me.
I'm not looking at him either.
I roll.
So Ulfgar walks in and he goes, "Damon told me about him. That's the goat fucker, isn't it?"
It is.
Aye, it's a great name.
From outside.
All right, so
I'm telling everyone.
So we might just be able to add some kind of magical property to one of your many weapons that you carry. What do you think about this?
You're gonna have to walk up to me. I'm not turning around.
Oh my!
I'm taking this the whole way.
All right. Well, so I'm gonna sure.
Not how you spell McGilder.
Whatever, but you get it. Because you have negative strength, so every time you hit something, you would give them health.
Yes.
So.
Well, here's a stick right here. You can bash people with. They can help.
All right. I didn't quite catch your name, but I'm just gonna call you Guy. All right, Guy.
The name's Nathan.
Right. So, Guy, what you think you can do to like transfer this spell over to one of these here doodads?
Hey, don't be rude to the man. His name is Nathan.
I thought you were. I'm ignoring.
I'm not turning
I'm
around.
ignoring you. I'm not talking to you right now.
You stand up for me. You fuck goats, and Damon hates you. I like you already.
What? Have we left the plane of existence?
I don't
He
like
holds
you.
the thumb. He holds the thumbs up while he's not facing him. He's like, I mean, no offense to you. It's just I've had experiences with spellcasters. Well, arcane
My
ones.
3 shops with spellcasters.
But you're the one that's so up in front about it.
You put a down payment on a magical shield.
Aye, but it's a magic item, magic weapon, not... Why am I talking like this? Aye, it's a magic weapon.
Well, someone had to put the magic on it.
Yeah.
Who says it wasn't Krisk?
He didn't tell me that, and he's a novice.
Or Hannah.
I didn't get the feeling she could do that.
I mean, what Skyrim character did you make that could smith things but not enchant them?
Says you asked the Master Enchanter.
Well.
Well, not knowing Ulfgar has a holy symbol, that's not an option. I can cut this in half. He pulls out a saw and make a wand out of it. I mean, looking at the back, I see a hammer, and it looks magically attuned already.
Aye, she-devil. You didn't mention the alternative.
Another hammer.
I mean,
oh, it's fancy already.
Ulfgar, he's kind of... It's got this thing with, like, this dwarf god. It's kind of like... I don't know, you ever seen those people, they walk around and they're like, oh, can I tell you about my holy figure? You know, he's a little bit like that, but
aye, the great god, the great dwarven god Moradin.
Yeah, that was his name.
What about him?
I mean, he's a little more into the healing thing than I am. I kind of just kill people. I mean, I kind of just, use my bow and arrow to
kill people.
Maim in a non-friendly way.
Yeah.
You can maim in a friendly way. Just ask my brother.
I'm not sure what he means by that. Ignore him.
Are you trying to get this on a symbol or something?
I mean, since he's talking to you now, why don't you ask him?
I'm talking through you.
Say, what was his name again, brother? Nathaniel? Nathaniel. Nathan. Apologies, lad. Nathan, is there some way you could possibly make whatever enchantment that's in this, staff into like a glyph that you could kind of like, how like the giants, they use runic magic? Well, is it possible to make like a rune of healing to like insert upon a weapon or insert upon something to appease these heathens, these mongrels, these bastards?
I've never studied in anything runic before, but
alright, see, you can't do it. Let's move on.
Can you put the magic on the runic symbol or not?
He just said he cannot.
Alright, why are we here?
I could put it on the holy symbol. I can't put it on a runic symbol.
What?
Okay.
It's not quite.
Alright, brother.
Whatever you say, Guy. Whatever you say.
Brother,
I don't
come
like
here.
you still. And he points to you, Kana.
Brother.
But any
brother, get your fat ass over here.
Why would you like me, right? It's not like I'm the one coming into your shop trying to buy something.
Brother, hey brother, get over here.
Oh, okay, I'm coming. What do you want, you arse?
Here's the holy symbol.
Before, if you want me to do this, I want him to face me, shake my hand, and hand me the symbol himself.
Oh, you gotta add
All
it.
right, bro. It was nice seeing you, Nathan. That's not gonna happen.
All right, I'm leaving.
Yeah,
Well,
We'll begin.
I'm leaving. I literally put on
Molly, roll a bluff. I'm
what?
gonna roll a bluff. I'm gonna like, all right, we're leaving.
no, I agree, and literally,
Thank you
I
for your
was just
time.
like,
I mean, I'll say it, but I'm not
That's
bluffing.
a 16
I'm
on my
being-
bluff that I'm walking at. Yeah, you're not bluffing. I'm bluffing. 16. I'm like, all right. I appreciate your time, and then I walk out, like looking back ever so slightly, but not noticeably, but hoping.
he's
Uh,
taking a
this-
step and walked into the back room.
Shit.
I
It didn't
literally
work.
just put on Ulfgar's character sheet. Refuses to make contact with spellcasters whenever possible.
so well, exactly. I mean,
You know,
I was gonna-
yourself are a spellcaster, so
Fine with wizards
He's a sorcerer.
and
I mean, I was gonna
sorcerers.
help action.
boom.
I was gonna help action you as I like turned to leave as well.
But it doesn't matter anyway.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna leave. It wasn't like a bluff.
I like how after all of that rigmarole, we finally got what we wanted. Then like, you're asking too much for a handshake. Screw you, buddy. Walks
Got
away.
flaws for a reason.
Hey, I
Indeed,
don't trust
indeed.
wizards and sorcerers.
I
You look
don't
at them, they
understand.
can do things to you.
What happens to you, brother?
You know what happened.
I do. He tries to think back and remember if he doesn't remember. Brother, you're just making up nonsense now. You've never told me.
I have told you, and I
You
am
just
not
told me
gonna
you had
break.
an experience with a mage. I thought it was like some weird sex thing or something. Like, did
it's
something weird.
embarrassing.
brother, are you making fun of my accent? You know, hill dwarves are just as noble as mountain dwarves.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
You don't make fun of my accent, brother.
But I'm not
You
speaking
can't just
in your
adopt
accent.
it for a sentence or two. All right, anyway. Let's go and get these items sold that we're not using.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious myself. I mean, what did you get turned into a frog or something?
No, I don't want to talk about it. Maybe later.
It was a sex frog.
Yeah, I like to imagine it was a frog.
I like to imagine it was a goat. He has a theme.
That would
He has a
make
type.
more sense.
It does. You know, I feel like we can make a much worse story to spread around than whatever happens to you could possibly be. You're already known as the goat fucker in these parts of the woods. What could be worse than that, brother? I'll tell you what, many things. Just put me and Kana together, our diabolical minds. We can come up with some truly disgusting things in lieu of that story. So you might as well just give it to us. Otherwise, who knows what kind of rumors will get spread around about you.
Hey, and that's why I'm not going to tell you. It's embarrassing. I told you once. If you forgot, it's your problem.
All right, Kata. Well, so what happened to him?
I mean, it's there was this one time I was at the bar and yeah,
Horrible story.
Yeah.
Insert here.
pretty much.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna tell that story to everyone we meet from now on. That is what happened with you and your sorcerer. Anyway, forget this. Let's go and talk to my good friend Bonepike. Damon Bonepike.
You forgot his name for a second, didn't you?
I did not forget his name. Shut your face, brother.
You had to look down at your notes.
I didn't look at my notes, brother. I don't have any notes.
You did. You do.
You can't even write properly.
I can't even read, you stupid fuck.
When
Anyway.
you can't do math, that's for damn sure.
Yeah. Why you gotta bring that up, brother? You know I'm sensitive about my disability or my deficiencies in the arithmetic and literacy.
We're learning so much about our characters this session.
Yeah, I know. And Kana's just like it's more and more concrete as to why she like hangs around both of you.
All right, enough of this. To Bonepike's place.
You walk next door.
All right, so we go. Oh my God.
He's like, I'm in here.
Hey guys.
Brother, just stay outside. Let me handle this.
Hey, Trigger, come here.
I'm in
Trigger, come
agreement.
here. Trigger, we're going to play fetch. Come here.
Mongo, you know what?
Always playing
Go
fetch
ahead.
with a 700-pound goat. It's not gonna end well.
Oh God.
Hey, Trigger, go get the hand axe. Go get the hand axe.
Fetch the hand axe.
Sends an 800-pound goat after a hand axe that he throws across a crowded city.
Lands in a villager's eye. My eye!
I won't miss.
What are you aiming for?
A
Anyway.
place where there is not a person.
I'm gonna walk into Damon Bonepike's place.
Your BFF.
Damon,
Ah, friend.
good to see you again so soon. I don't have all of your money yet, but I do have some items that might be of interest to you.
Your fiance's back.
Didn't we just?
He's still a ghost fucker.
You know, I'm gonna close the door.
Oh, wait,
Do you mind if I
wait,
close
get
the
this.
door?
Damon, get this. He paid 5,000 gold pieces so you know, like, so he heard about our awesome report that we have and how you trusted me so much that you gave me, you know, the credit, right? And he was like, oh, well, I'm special too, so I'm gonna try it too. And he went over to the Smith's place. What is her name? Oh gosh, you know, she's
Ashclaw.
yeah, that's right. That's the one, Ashclaw. And he went down and there was some shield or so ever, and he's like, you know, I'm like a really important noble and stuff and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, you know, whatever, you know. Anyway, so he tries to like, I'm good for it, and she's like, no. And he's like, all right. But she's like, but if you pay me a down payment, I will take it off the market so no one else can buy it, but I'm not gonna give it to you. And then I was like, and after we said, like, you know, that's a really bad deal, brother. Just wait till you have the money to buy it. He's like, you know what? No, I'm gonna pay a 5,000 gold piece down payment so no one else can buy it. It's an $18,000 shield, 18,000 gold piece shield.
17,500 gold piece.
Shut the door! You shouldn't be able to hear in here.
I can't silence the truth.
Nobody else is gonna go in and buy that shield. It's far too expensive. And so he just bought 5,000 gold pieces for a piece of paper.
I mean, it's almost like he did it despite us.
Anyway, I thought you'd enjoy that. Indeed, that's what I thought as well.
He starts cracking up. Kanan, there's a switch next to the door. If you flip it, you can't hear anything from the outside.
Oh, this is a beautiful.
Gladly.
I don't believe it for.
I recently installed it.
Security system. So Kanan's gonna after that and like the hustle and bustle of the city, the streets kind of dies down. So Damon, you know, I rather fancy that name, and it's a lot quieter in here. As she kind of walks up to the counter.
So Axel looks at Kata, and he's like, he doesn't say anything, but he's like, what are you doing? He's like mouthing, what are you doing? And he gets like really tense and like, hey, what are you doing?
You know that he gave you a discount earlier.
What? Molly!
I will eject you.
Shut your mouth!
Never wanna dance again.
You remember earlier, Axel, that part of the reason you got such a good price is because you brought this pretty face along with you.
I know.
And so he's not even. You're no longer in the room. It's just him and her.
What? Where did I go?
You're standing right there, but you're no longer there. He doesn't even care about
you. Brother, come play fetch with Trigger. You see, Trigger.
No, to him, LOL. to Damon, you're no longer there. You're actually there, but to Damon,
you're not.
Where did I go? And I say something, he doesn't say anything back. Oh, all right, and he looks over. Make sure to get a good price for these things. Although not fully trusting you, he goes over to the corner and he just like waits behind like a counter or something, or like a shelf. He just like leans against a shelf.
So I believe, I mean, Yeah, you told me like it's an older human male, right?
Damon Bone.
Old and experienced.
Old human male. He's a sucker for a pretty face. Tall.
Yeah, so I mean, Kana's gonna kind of pull down at her cleavage a
Oh my
little
god,
bit.
stop this.
You pull
No.
down any further and your tits are hanging out.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm.
So, Damon, I've got a couple items you might be interested in.
Oh yes.
As she like, you know, eyes downward a little bit.
He was already looking. He goes, "Oh yes, you do."
Yeah, so she kind of like takes her little finger and like at his chin and puts his head upwards. And it's at this.
You move his head upwards, but his eyes don't move until he can no longer see.
That's a hilarious image. So she's gonna take out the ring of mind shielding and the cloak of protection.
Alrighty.
I think that was it, right?
I don't know.
I think that was it. Yeah, so she's gonna take those two items out. What say you and I come to some kind of agreement in these items? I mean, they're pretty rare. Kind of like a merchant like you. Rare indeed.
Still staring at you, he kind of looks down at the items for a minute, looks back up to you. Also, like me, they are pretty old and battered.
Rip mood.
But not broken.
But I'm definitely not broken. And he looks down even further.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll anything, or you just
Nope.
leave it to you?
I was rolling a d12.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 9.
Hey.
Yeah. So,
Roll a. Let's see. I guess persuasion, for lack of better options.
what would you say if I rolled a nat 20?
It's call you a liar.
Yeah, okay. I didn't roll a nat 20.
I'm the only one that's been rolling nat 20s.
Yeah, right?
I rolled for dice to see how many potions you'd get, and I rolled 4 twice, so you got 4 for free if you bought the strength potion.
Oh, wow.
Rolled 20 for Wesley's sword, and then rolled 100 for the discount.
That's ridiculous.
My lowest roll is a 9 out of 12 for a certain size.
Yeah, Kana's got nothing. It's pretty much just this merchant that's interested in her.
What'd you roll?
mean, she's a half orc, let's be honest.
What'd you roll?
13.
Do with advantage.
A 13.
Woken.
I rolled the same thing.
I'd almost give you double advantage if I could.
I mean, I'm not like, how do I say this? I really am. I'm just like looking for what kind of a price you're gonna give me. It's not like I'm trying to dupe you or anything.
I got you. He thinks about it. He takes out a piece of paper, parchment, and quill and ink, and he starts writing some numbers down and does a little bit of math.
Don't think too hard.
He looks back up for a second. Doesn't meet your eyes though. He's distracted along the way and looks back down to the paper. You see him add a couple of numbers to the final digit after that. The best I can do right now. I can give you. What were the items? Cloak of protection and what?
And a ring of mind shielding.
The cloak, especially with all these giant rumors going around, I can sell that quick. I can give you, let's say, 1,000 gold for it. But the ring, it'll sit on my shelves for a while. I can give you, let's see, 580 gold pieces. I can't do better than that. It's top offer. You can check my math right here.
Make it 1,700 for both, and perhaps later you and I can get to know each other a little better.
I'll make it an even 2,000 if we do that now instead of waiting for later.
You drive a hard bargain.
Literally a hard bargain.
His bargain's been hard.
I'm gonna roll a. I'm gonna roll a bluff to try and basically to convince him that I'm not just pulling his chain.
Okay. Roll with advantage again. Oh, good luck.
Yeah, no. That's a 14.
Yeah.
One better.
So he's very interested in your offer, but he's ready to go now, and he's not sure if he can go later. I know what he means.
The things we do for a good deal.
How much is your body worth?
All right. Show the money first, honey.
He pulls out the. He goes to the back. He comes back with two bags of coins. One's a little bit larger and heavier than the other. He sets one down, sets the other. One lands with a little bit louder thud. This one's if we go back first. This one's if you leave now.
Oh, is that even a question? She says as she follows him.
Let's go to the back.
Axel, who's been here the entire time, is like shrinking down, cringing into his entire being. Like, if he could recede into the core of his heart, like shriveling up.
Please turn around and wink at Axel, please.
No, I'm stealthing myself, hiding away so that no one can see me or even know.
Yeah,
I'm just like hiding. Like, please,
Axel,
God, stop.
I'm gonna be a little while, so take your time. As she turns around and winks.
I don't see it.
Doesn't matter.
I don't see it.
It doesn't matter, and you're not an idiot either.
Don't do this.
If you want to head back, I just need to lock up. I get quite loud.
You should have come to play fetch.
I don't want any customers here.
I'm gonna jump out a window or something, man. I don't want to be locked in here with these.
You're the one that keeps making this longer than it has to be. Just saying.
And so he goes to lock the door with his 2 pouches of gold.
Fine. Had to ruin it.
He looks over at Axel and winks.
Yeah, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Yeah, I'm gone.
He kind of opens the door as he winks at you.
Slowly.
I
liked you. I thought we were cool.
We're very cool.
I don't say that, Otter. I didn't say that out loud. That's like in my brain. I'm like, I thought we were cool, man.
You're sneaking out. He goes,
your boyfriend cheating on you already.
She's very. Yeah, he goes, as you're sneaking out, he goes, she's very hot. I'm sorry. He locks up behind you.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Sure.
So
he goes out and he vomits in the street. He literally projectile vomits in the street.
So, brother, how did it go?
Oh my God, brother! Insert tirade rampage.
And so on the inside, Damon goes back and he takes the cloak and the ring and he locks it up in his safe along with the 1,600 gold pieces. Sets the other one on the counter and walks to the back to join Kana.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't go into detail on this, guys.
So after the fact,
you don't need to. You're good.
After the fact, Kana is gonna kind of bring up some like, that's an awful lot of money that, that's an awful lot of money that Axel owes you.
Are you trying to ruin my mood talking about the dwarf?
Oh no, this is like way later.
Oh.
This is like either in the afterglow or after the afterglow.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Which one? That matters.
We'll go with in. I don't know if how far you read in the books, Wesley, of The Witcher, but one of the high-ranking, like Skellen or one of the high-ranking spies for Nilfgaard, one of the ways that he's undone is the chick that he constantly sleeps with. Like he tells her all the stuff. But anyway, I love how Wesley has the same reaction every time, and it just like it doesn't matter what character it is, it's the same reaction. Anyway, yeah, it owes you quite a lot of money. I could stay here a little bit longer if we maybe made that bill a little shorter.
And kind of clears his throat. Well, with my age, I don't think I can get any longer anytime soon. He kind of backs away from you a little bit in the bed. Kind of embarrassed of himself.
Don't worry. I can help you out a little. You help me, I help you.
I mean, you could go next door and get a potion. Just don't tell him it's for me.
Yeah, that's Stallion's potion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Charge an arm and a leg if he hears it's for me.
What was that from?
It's a Radiant quest for the
That's
hag,
what it was.
the hag merchant.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's got to be beneficial for me. As long as he's paying for the potion and he's knocking off some more money.
By the way, like however much time before, however long that lasted, I don't know. Like, hey brother, probably gonna take a while. Wanna just go back to the base?
Brother, I need a drink.
That's fine too.
Let's go to the nearest alehouse and buy barrels upon barrels. The things I saw.
You're paying then.
The things I heard. He's like a PTSD victim, like walking down the street. You don't understand.
Oh, also, you would see bounding back into view Trigger with a great axe in his mouth. Like,
you threw a great axe?
Trigger, you found it. Oh, why do you think I bought the great axe? I don't need it.
Oh my god!
You're gonna kill someone. Next time you play fetch, I'm gonna make you roll to see who you kill.
Or who Trigger kills, being an 800-pound ram machine.
It's basically an elephant.
Not that big.
Says you. He's got all this armor on.
Okay.
Makes him even more deadly.
It doesn't make it bigger.
Oh my
Makes him
god.
heavier.
True.
Alright. He says he can take 5% off every time you come to see him.
We talking 5% off the price now, or 5% off the 5% off the 5% off?
What?
Exactly.
And so on.
What are you talking about?
I mean, is it going to be the 5% from the initial price, or is it going to be 5% off each price going down the line?
Well,
Pretty
the
sure
initial
he means
price
5% going down each time.
Well, no. I mean, if the initial price was 23,000 or whatever,
the initial price was like 50,000.
if the price that he charged Axel,
There you
That's
go.
what I
and
meant.
then took 15% off, and then we'll take 20% off, and then we'll take 25% off.
I don't think that's what he means.
Well, then he didn't get any pootie tang.
It's like 5% off the 5% off total, and the 5% off the 5%
I mean, if
off
Molly
total.
hadn't said that, then I don't think that
I
would even
miss-
be a thing because you don't take 5% off of the 5% off of the you don't. That's not how.
That's how I would do it.
Shut your mouth! You owe a debt. Why are you talking?
So
I really
that-
don't understand.
I'm not
You know what?
in
You know what? I don't.
agreement with these methods. This is so gross.
How
What?
would Axel feel
Wesley
knowing that
acts
Thomas
like sex is like not
This
some
is so-
human thing.
This
I'm
is
just
so
laughing
weird.
so much at that.
Oh my
He laughs
gosh.
like that's not a normal thing. Like the brothel right next to the inn that he's going to isn't just totally hopping.
But there's no half works in this brothel
So
or old men.
I just think I think it's hilarious because he always has the visceral reaction, regardless of what character it is.
Man.
Even
This
if
is
it's the
so
most
weird.
rigid, out there
So
rogue,
gross.
it's like,
Ugh.
oh, sex is always the taboo topic.
Ugh. Ugh.
Dude, she doesn't give a crap. She wants to make the best deal that she can possibly have.
I'm having a great time.
I just see Molly in the corner. I'm having a great time. Yeah.
I got locked out.
Yeah. You did well.
I got locked
Anyway.
out, but even if I wasn't, I have standards.
Thank you. Right? Right? That's what I mean.
5% off is a lot of money.
Yes, it is. So that's why she's down.
Over 1,000 gold.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll go next door and buy your potion.
Dude, you could buy a literal village. Anyway. All right, so what's going on? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm gonna go next door and buy the potion.
Go get the potion. So you come back with the potion, and the deed is done, and he takes 5% off.
All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna take my 2,000 gold, and that should be good.
Alrighty. Trying to do math. Alrighty.
Axel just has like the 5 mile stare the entire time we're drinking.
Axel, your sword now has 3,443 gold pieces towards it.
Okay.
What message is this sending to young women, to young girls?
Ha!
What are we saying?
Get over yourself. That's the message we're sending.
Alright. Anything else I want to do?
I mean, I'm good. I thought that was great.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we went to the inn or the
Yeah.
tavern.
I was gonna like cut time, and Kana's gonna show up at the tavern, find them, whatever they're doing. Hopefully, they're like totally drunk.
You
Hey,
can get-
Mongo's playing with Trigger.
Yeah.
You can
In
get a
case you were
gallon of ale
wondering.
for 1 silver piece.
Well, look at that. You can get 10 gallons of ale right there for a gold piece.
And then there's meat, wine, bread.
You know what, brother? I normally don't do this, but you look. You just look. Whatever, and I'll flip a gold piece. 10 gallons of ale.
Oh my gosh, 10 gallons.
Would you like any of our special stew today? It's our chef special.
We've had enough of special stew for one day.
It's his best one.
The she-devil definitely did.
Oh, he had to go there.
I promise you, it's our chef's best. It's my personal favorite, goat stew.
All right, how much?
So many things could be said right now, brother. So many
2
things.
silver pieces.
What? The hill dwarves occasionally eat horse.
You just like trying to contain
Shaking your head. Shaking your head.
in his head. He's like, goat fucker, special stew, eating goat fuckers, eating special, and then he just explodes. You're
He just explodes.
a fucking goat fucker. What are you doing? Anyway, this is the weirdest, most off the wall session I've ever been a part of.
This is one of the greatest D&D sessions I've ever been a part of.
Oh, so many questions.
And too many answers.
Yeah, far too many.
So many questions and too many answers.
Alrighty. So we've been going for about 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all want to keep going or.
Well, I mean, I'd like to figure out, like, I mean, we still have no direction. I'd like to, like, finish up the little buying process thing.
What else you trying to buy?
No, I mean, just like that way we can come to a conclusion. So next time we know what we're gonna be doing.
We're gonna do what I had planned for you, but this took almost 3 hours. What was the plan on this?
As it always does.
Yep.
We have evolved as role players. Social encounters now take 3 hours.
Yeah, right.
This one's for you, Sky God.
I mean, 3 hours is about how long we probably actually spent in town. That's funny.
It's realistic.
In real time.
No, Kane is going to show up after y'all have been at the inn for a little while, and pretty much like order a drink or whatever, sit down. So, did I miss anything?
Well, no, but there's someone here who did wish.
Turns out, Kana, that not only does my brother here like to fuck goats, he likes to eat them as well. Enough said.
You see there's 10 gallons of ale on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, and we bought 10 gallons of ale.
Aye, that's all for you.
Axel's gone through 2 of them already.
And I feel great.
Oh, well, you'll be happy to know that I was able to work out a pretty nice deal. And you now owe much less on your debt than before. But don't worry, you need not thank me now.
Oh, you're telling me you went to the old woman? By the gods, you really do have no standards.
About that.
What? Ulfgar, did I say something?
Brother, that was
did
me.
I stutter?
I'm between you.
Brother,
looking at me.
That's your angle. No. She's onto something here. That's your angle. Go to her.
I don't get it.
Go to the woman.
What?
And let your body do the rest, brother.
I have standards.
Kana does not.
Right, brother. Do you want to have standards? Or to be crushed to death by a giant? Standards giant.
Well,
Standards.
considering the second one won't
Giants.
happen.
He's got a point.
Yeah, he's got
I'm gonna have to smash him next session.
I think we've done enough
Um,
smashing for one session.
So,
For 2 sessions.
but
10
yeah,
sessions.
I mean, I don't want to bring it up, but I'm gonna bring it up. She doesn't make any mention of the gold that she actually got from the items
Okay.
because
I mean, I would have asked you, like,
neither
regardless
of you know.
if you. So, how much
Oh,
did you give us
okay.
for the cape and the ring?
He gave me enough.
What do you mean enough? We're splitting it amongst the 3 of us.
I mean, I put in all the work. I don't think you did.
Actually,
You
were there.
sold 2 items.
I
You
did.
were there when he was saying his prices.
Yeah, it was like 2,000 or something like that, right?
Yeah, you heard
Something like
2,000 for the bedtime activities plus the items, and then
How much was just the items?
it was like 1580, I think.
Yeah. That's right. So yeah, 1580. So we'll go back to Glimp, and he'll tell us how much 1580 is divided by 3. Wait, brother,
Right.
you can do that. Brother, what's 1580 divided by 3? Brother. If Glimp were here, he could do it instantly.
Shut up, I'm doing the math.
You hear you're going walking behind you.
Oh, Glimp,
526.
thank you. You know, Glimp, for all your good work earlier, it's 26 gold pieces.
526 apiece.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I will, if you really want, it'd be 526 with 2 gold left over.
It's not 2 gold left over.
Blimp. It's 526 and 2/3.
He takes his tax off the top. Whatever doesn't divide evenly. That's what he did earlier.
Glimp,
Hey.
you're skimming?
He pocketed it.
I'm not saying I'm mad that you do it. I just say that you get the math right.
Right and fast. And
Brother, I don't mean to insult you, but Glimp is much smarter than you when it comes to math.
the two of you
He's a
fight enough
genius.
already. And I'm trying to prevent the fights.
Ulfgar's not listening to Glimp at this point.
So,
Of course you're not.
So, all right, screw that. Basically, Kana instead is going to tell the Axel the price that he originally offered, which was.
I mean, I was in the room, and I do know.
I
what
don't
the
care.
customers want.
Let me do this. Go away.
right.
The price before was what?
Like 580 or something.
No, not the split price.
1580 or something.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That one is the one that she's gonna say that she got.
Yeah, and that's what I heard. So yeah,
That's the math.
526.
Anything
Oh.
I talk, I didn't say anything about.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, the extra money is mine, and
Yeah,
also
I'm not touching that money.
well, also the money that
That
I
was
got
all you.
you. Well, the point was the money that I got you off of your thing.
Oh no,
Yes,
I
honey.
didn't ask you to do that.
I'm
No.
keeping that rest of the money. It came off of your debt that you owed him.
No, I did not
Then,
ask you to do that.
I don't tell you about the
And-
money that you get off of your debt. Then I don't
That's
tell you
fine.
about it. I just keep it.
You didn't get it. He just took it off of my debt. He didn't actually give you money. He just took it off my
Wesley,
debt.
oh my! Can I please?
So- Give me my 526, please.
He
thank
took
you.
up the total. He wrote down 1,000 gold off. He didn't hand
A
you-
526 gold
But
pieces.
the point was I wanted to take that off of the total that I got from Damon and
A
pocket it. She's not
526
stupid.
gold pieces.
And you're like half drunk. Chill.
A 526 a gold pieces.
Put your hand
So
down.
the brothers get 526. Kana has
Indeed.
Then I don't say any word about his debt.
That's fine.
Oh
I
my!
don't-
Can you like stop
What?
with yourself for a second and let me do some subterfuge? Like I'm the one that had to like sacrifice for this. I put in the role play for it.
I mean, so what are you trying to say?
What I'm trying
You
to
don't wanna
say is I
give-
want to say the price that I got minus the discount that I got from your debt, and I want to pocket the rest of it. And when you go back, you've got less money to pay off, and you didn't even know about it.
I'm still gonna ask you for the 526 because that's
And I'm
what
gonna cut whatever the total was.
and I'm gonna say no. 526.
Then I'm gonna say none of that ever happened, and we still have the
That's fine.
items.
All right,
Why do you want to
526,
do that? Can we not role play?
We're role playing right now. I'm doing this in character. 526, please. I'm not being me. Me, I'd give it to you, but I'm playing. I'm role playing too, dude. Like it's. I don't know why you're making such a big deal out of this.
Well, 'cause
What?
yeah, and so does Kana. Like she obviously likes it a little more. She went kind of the extra mile.
Which I didn't ask you to do.
Oh, come on. Like really? Like who wouldn't be grateful that
Not the drunk guy.
somebody who doesn't plan to pay their debt off? It sounds like. No, I mean, if you're gonna play that in character, sorry, Annie, just keep your pocket over here.
Okay, doc. Let's move on.
So Kana just keeps the gold, all of it. I mean, somebody's got to budge.
I'm gonna write down 526 gold pieces on my character
Okay.
sheet.
All right, Ryan, just take off the extra. I never brought it up to him.
Take off what?
Take off the 5%. It never happened.
Gotcha.
Thanks. And then I'm going to add the extra 420 that I made for the 2,000 bonus.
Believe it. Alright.
All right.
Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
I think we're good to stop it here.
Yeah, that should be it.
Alright.
Hopefully something tantalizing happens in the inn next time because we're set up.
Alrighty. This is the end of Storm King's Thunder session. Marketing.
Real world